This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Come July 5th, a new commissioner of police will be at the helm of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. The Cabinet Office announced on Monday that Deputy Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernando will replace Commissioner of Police Paul Rowe, who is set to retire from the force on the same date. Commissioner Rowe confirmed last month that he will retire in July after he announced back in March of this year that he would be leaving the police force entirely. Commissioner Rowe was appointed in March of 2020 and has spent the past 40-plus years on the Royal Bahamas Police Force. According to the Cabinet announcement consequent upon the retirement of Commissioner Rowe, Governor General Sir Cornelius A. Smith, acting on recommendations of the Prime Minister after consultation with the opposition leader, has appointed Deputy Commissioner Fernando as Commissioner with effect July 5th, 2022. Further, the Governor General has also appointed Assistant Commissioner of Police Limon Delavo as Deputy Commissioner to fill the vacancy created by Deputy Commissioner Fernando with effect July 5th. Senators began debate on the Budget 2022, the way forward, in the upper chambers on Monday. And leading off debate was Leader of the Government Business, Minister of Economic Affairs, Michael Halkitis, who touted the government's plans, which he says provides relief for Bahamians and creates new opportunities. Among the Davis administration's goals are establishing food security and revamping national health care.
We are increasing the allocations for agriculture as we take steps towards reducing our reliance on food imports and increasing food security. What has happened, Madam President, particularly with the conflict in Ukraine, is not only has food exports, grain, vegetable oils, etc., been disrupted from that area, but we've had other countries react by restricting exports of food that they produce in order to protect their local population. So it has caused a disruption in the flow of food. And we have to, I think, Madam President, we've been talking about it for a long time. Hopefully this is the impetus, this is the silver lining around that dark cloud, to provide an impetus for us to really make a push towards food security, and we'll hear from senators later on about initiatives in that area. The government is taking a major step towards its vision of national health care, with the introduction of the Catastrophic Care Fund. Through this fund, Bahamians with serious illnesses will be supported in receiving medical treatment. We have budgeted $10 million for the initial rollout and pilot of this initiative as the first step towards expanded access to health care for those who desperately need assistance.
A traffic accident on Abaco leaves a juvenile female dead, and investigations launched into the circumstances surrounding that fatal crash. Police reports coming out of Dundastown, Abaco, revealing that on Monday, shortly before 9 p.m., officers at the Marsh Harbour Police Station received a report of a traffic accident in the area of the Shell gas station on George Aubrey Boulevard, Dundastown. In their initial investigations, officers learned that a silver Honda Airway vehicle was driven by a juvenile that was traveling west on George Aubrey Boulevard at a high rate of speed, and in the process attempted to overtake another vehicle. However, when she applied the brakes, she lost control of the vehicle, causing it to overturn. She was subsequently ejected from the vehicle. EMS personnel attended the scene and transported the victim to the Marsh Harbour Clinic, where she was seen and examined by a doctor. Unfortunately, she later succumbed to her injuries. Again, police are actively investigating this incident. Junkanoo Summer Festival is back following a 2-year hiatus due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, in collaboration with the Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence, for the relaunch of the iconic cultural event. Both local and visitors are expected to attend that month-long event. The festival site is set to feature booths displaying authentic Bahamian products, cultural demonstrations, a Junkanoo museum, and more than 24 food and drink vendors, in addition to games and competitions, and the showcasing of a long list of Bahamian performing artists. The festival will take place on 4 Saturdays in July at Arawak Key, directly opposite the Fish Fry, from 12 noon to 12 midnight. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. I'm Jcn Saunders. Thanks for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.